I've been waiting for you, Leah.
I'm sorry. I had to wait till my parents left.
It's okay. I'm just glad you're here.
I had to be. Goddess of the moon, Mother Goddess, I bequest you. Join with me now in this time. I call upon you,
the messenger of doom, to slash with grim delight these victims I have chosen. Oh, come forth, great brethren of the night, consigning mine adversaries to a place of hell.
Absolute and total hell.
Aren't we being a little melodramatic?
Every time I walk into the freaking station, somebody's writing me about something.
Well, maybe that's because your attitude sucks.
Cleanse me, body and spirit, so that no evil can abide in or around me. O Goddess,
blanket the light with your darkness. Answer my summons and those of your servants. Come forth in spirit to strengthen those who carry out your dark mission. The time has come. Present yourself.
Black and white or Pacific Blue unit. We have a 415 at Mind's Eye Occult Shop, 3227 Main.
This is 1PB4 responding.
You gotta come see this. I guess this is what you call that, white witchcraft stuff.
Wicca. It's called Wicca. And this is called blood.
And what part of white magic is this used for?
That's not for white magic.
You can't bring Tim back! You think that rescuing me will take the needle out of his vein? It won't. You can't bring Tim back, Russ. Come on, Russ. You can do it. progress. You can't bring Tim back. No!
Wake up. Morning, sunshine. Another nightmare?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, what do you expect? Now, come on, move this bony butt or you're gonna be late. Again.
So did last night's creepy crime scene wig you out, or is there something else? Aw, come on, what are friends for?
You're my sergeant.
And a friend is what? Someone who dies on you? Look, Jamie told me that you were having nightmares about your friend Tim.
In a couple days, it'll be 4 years since he died.
Oh my God. What the hell is that? Oh my God. What the hell did they do to this girl?
They branded her. Those symbols, they're warnings.
It's a miracle she's still alive.
No. It's magic. This girl's a witch.
This is 156. We need an ambulance at the Rose Avenue construction site. We have a female, early 20s, appears to be in shock. Sherry Drake worked at Mind's Eye. Unfortunately, she's still in shock.
Well, she was drugged, raped, beaten, and bitten.
Yeah.
We'll be lucky if she comes out of this thing sane. What's this right here? Succinyl chlorine?
No, succinylcholine. It was found on this lovely device at last night's crime scene, as well as in Sherry Drake's system. It's a rarely used neuromuscular blocker. It temporarily paralyzes its victims while leaving them conscious. Pretty sick, huh?
No kidding. Who's this with Sherry?
This is Leah Chandler. She was responsible for closing up the shop last night. Granger's on his way to her house.
I'm Officer Granger, looking for Leah Chandler. You her sister?
Good guess.
Well, I need to talk to her.
What for? She's not in any trouble.
Oh, and how would you know that?
That's my role in the family drama.
Well, can I at least ask you if she came home last night after work? Is that no, you can't tell me, or no, you don't know?
You know, you're pretty cute when you're annoyed.
Look.
Lauren. Lauren. And if thoughts were illegal, you'd be in jail right now, officer. Now, if you don't mind, I have homework to do for my 8th grade sex ed class.
Did she come home last night after work? Yes or no? Simple question.
I'm not my sister's keeper. But if I hear from her, I'll tell her to call you, okay? And don't bother calling my parents. They're in Europe.
Do you know how impressed I am?
Do I care?
Whoever took Sherry Drake from that shop last night also got Leah Chandler.
Granger, aside from the fact that no one's even reported her missing, how do you know she just didn't run away?
Because the markings on Sherry and the ones inside the pentagram were warnings.
What kind of warnings?
To other white witches, that they're weak and vulnerable against this other, stronger magic.
Black magic?
Look, even if she is missing, we can't proceed for 48 hours. Our hands are tied.
Guess what, Sarge? In 48 hours, it's not gonna matter if we called the FBI, the National Guard, or the Pope himself. That girl is gonna be way beyond our help.
And who are our suspects? Werewolves?
Sherry Drake is the first part of a ritual that is completed on the night of the Black Mass Lunar Festival. They'll also need another girl, another white witch.
How do you know all this?
I have a little Satanism in my past.
A little Satanism? What the hell is a little Satanism? Look, I agree Corey was out of line, but you can't drop a bomb like that and then refuse to explain.
It's the usual situation. Conservative parents, rebellious teen. You see it every day.
Not every troubled kid gets mixed up with Satanists and black magic.
More than you think. Lieutenant, their philosophies are seductive, to say the least. They tell you it's okay to want and do everything that your parents and your teachers and your religion are all telling you are sins.
What about this big holiday in 2 days?
I know somebody we can call. They got cops, cold cops, who deal with this sort of thing.
Where do you have one?
No, I can't do what you're asking me.
Hey, if what you are telling me is true, Leah Chandler cannot afford for us to stand here and argue. I have faith in you, Granger.
You know, this is just like sending an addict back into the drug world.
He's got to face his demons sometime, Corey.
Yeah, but what if he loses?
Mother Goddess, anoint me with your favor, spirit of the moon. Light my path to freedom. Oh, Mother of mine, seek me out by your light. Change the cold to love. Aram Loris Morda. Please. Don't let me die.
Russ, I need your help cramming.
For what?
Occult Studies 101. Got Satanism, Santeria, some goddess worship.
I thought Sherry Drake didn't need our help.
Well, she just doesn't think that we can help. She can't or won't identify her assailant, and she thinks our guns
Are useless against black magic, yeah, I know.
But she's obviously scared enough to let me work with her at the mind's eye. Would you put that down and help me, please? Sweet-looking girl, huh?
Yeah. She reminds me of my sister, you know. Not her face, but her smile, look in her eye, you know, it's genuine.
How do I not know that you have a sister?
Katie hasn't spoken to me since Tim died. They were in love until I sort of messed it all up.
How?
By convincing Tim that selling our souls to the Prince of Darkness would be a really cool thing to do.
You know what I think would be a really, really cool thing to do? Stop feeling so damn sorry for yourself once in a while.
You don't have to do this, you know.
What about Leah Chandler?
And what about you?
I have to do this, Bobby. I need to.
It's not even our jurisdiction. It'd be better left to the church, not the penal code.
Would you feel better if I was carrying holy water and a wooden stake instead of a gun?
Hey, Father Marino would have me say 10 Hail Marys just for talking about this stuff.
Bobby.
Listen, man, screw following orders. This is about your soul.
That one's pretty deadly.
But can it cut the head off a cat like a knife through butter?
That's moronic. You've got to learn to think bigger. Especially if you want to learn how to do the festival right.
So you're gonna be celebrating?
Two most beautiful sights in the world. Full moon and lots of blood. Especially if it's not my own.
If you're interested, I know a place where you can get a good view of both.
Lieutenant, 2 suspects, male and female, approximately 16, wearing all black, just left the store heading west on Marine. They hinted something major was going down in the satanic community. A show of force against white witches.
Copy, Strickland.
Police, hold it!
I haven't done anything!
How do you explain this?
Foreplay gets very hot.
I know that we don't know each other very well, but I would like for you to have this. It's for protection.
It's beautiful, but I can't.
Please. I can make myself another. And I have a feeling that you'll need it.
Okay. Thank you, Sherry.
I saw you talking to those kids earlier. I know their beliefs promise an incredible amount of power and control, which can be very enticing to a woman in your position. But don't be fooled. The stuff they're into does not give you power. It eats yours away from the inside.
And if what you do is supposedly healing, how come you're in so much pain?
There are no incantations or herbs to heal the loss of an ally and a friend.
How can you be sure that Lee didn't take off with a boyfriend or party too hard?
Me, maybe. But not Leah.
Why, too uptight?
Too powerful. In order to maintain that, she needs to stay.
Virgin?
Unbelievable, huh? A girl with her looks.
Powerful white witch with psychic abilities, a virgin? You have any idea what that means to a satanic cult?
No, Russ, I don't.
Human sacrifice?
Let me go. Please, I don't even know what you want. Maybe if you tell me what you want, I could give it to you. Please. You have a kind face. I can tell. You don't want to hurt me. Please, if you just let me go, I promise you, I will not tell anyone. Somebody help!
What are you doing here?
What, not who you were expecting, I take it?
You could say that.
Well, I could say a lot of things.
Pick one.
What are you doing later tonight?
Mind's eye we're believing is seeing.
What's the emergency?
You are never gonna guess who is just in here, your evil twin. I swear this guy Luke, he could be your brother.
And this is the crisis?
He's into Satanism and black magic, and I know this is gonna sound lame, but a bunch of them are getting together tonight at this coffee shop that he runs after hours. It's called Devil's Brew. I think we should check it out.
You're right. It does sound lame.
Hello? When I said that you weren't as irresistible as you thought, I guess I was lying. Lame idea, huh? What, you figure you're gonna solve this yourself?
Jamie, it's for your own good.
You're gonna have to do better than that, Russ.
Well, this should be interesting.
You know, I really wish you'd take that thing off at least until we finish our shift. It's bad luck.
It's jewelry.
It's a pagan symbol.
Symbols mean something different to everybody. Why is yours okay and no one else's is? What's the difference between a cross and a pentagram anyway?
People kill in the name of that pentagram.
Hello, the Crusades? Does the word Inquisition mean anything to you?
Well, if nothing else, we could always start a freak show.
Not one of them's willing to talk. But what I have been able to get covers a spectrum from the undead rising out of the Pacific all the way to the X-Files being a documentary.
Well, here's the good news. Name's Abaddon. This was taken from a security video at Drug World where he was working as a farm tech until he got fired for stealing succinylcholine.
Same stuff the Sherry was drug with.
Yeah, but the bad news is no current address or phone number.
They ever press charges?
No, they were too scared. They said he was evil, as in the real thing. Someone had cut out his tongue.
Where's a guy like this hide?
A coffin. He's a vampire.
Can't take your eyes off him, can you? Well, if you two ever want company, I think we could do incredible things together. After all, Satan represents indulgence, not abstinence. That's his first commandment.
I like it.
Then you'll love the other 8.
The best part about it is after spending my entire life thinking I was a self-serving bitch, I've learned I'm really just a Satanist.
So how did you feel when your girlfriend told you I invited her here tonight?
Like my prayers had been answered. See, I'm new in town, and, well, the way things were going, I thought I'd have to celebrate Lucifer's holiday alone.
Oh, you're not alone. You got Jamie.
Yeah. But I'm the one initiating her into the life. Well, with a girl like her, you don't hit a home run your first at bat.
She loses interest.
Yeah.
So, what kind of name is Bass, anyway?
It's Egyptian. She's the goddess of pleasure that roams the earth as a cat. Want to hear me purr?
I want to hear about the Black Lunar celebration.
Oh, it should be very stimulating.
So I was hoping you could help me persuade her.
I can help you with a lot of things, Russ. I think we Midwestern boys can help each other to greatness.
I never told you I was from the Midwest.
I'm sorry to interrupt the bonding, baby. I'm gonna go to the ladies' room. Me. I've looked everywhere and I can't find anything but coffee.
You smell good.
Quit playing, Russ. Look, I think we gotta haul their asses down to the station because we need to sweat them or we're never gonna find Leah Chandler.
If we question him, she's dead for sure. Trust me, I can get inside this guy Luke's head.
Before he gets into yours?
Russ, Jamie, are you down here?
Come on.
Why are you doing this to me? You know, I love you. Lauren, don't you know that I love you? This isn't you. Please, Lauren, let me help you. You don't want to become like them.
I may never be prom queen, but I am going to be 10 times more powerful than you ever were.
Did you get someone ID Abaddon from the photo?
Better. Seems that Abaddon is a regular at vampire parties, and tomorrow there's a huge one for the Black Lunar holiday. Rumor has it they've got something big planned for a white witch.
So who finally cracked?
The cat killer Jamie Fettis, after I told him I'd leave him in the box alone with the witch doctor.
And my favorite commandment.
Let me guess, the 8th.
Satan represents all of the so-called sins as they all lead to mental, emotional, and physical gratification.
Well, at least tonight wasn't a total wash.
I can see what attracted you. You've got a very empowering philosophy.
I didn't give a damn about the philosophies. I was attracted to the violence, to the disgust of other people. Where the more I let my parents down, the more the leaders rewarded me.
Were your folks all that bad?
My parents were perfect. They're like a Norman Rockwell painting that I just don't fit into.
I'm sure they don't feel that way.
My mother went to church every day since I was 9 to light a candle and pray for my salvation. When they realized that they couldn't force me to think like them, they decided that I was a bad seed. Like some broken thing that they couldn't fix. This isn't good for you.
Why? Because we're roommates?
Because I'm not good for anyone. 4 years ago, tomorrow, the night of the festival, I killed my best friend.
He OD'd, Russ. Wasn't your fault.
I can't let this one die.
She won't.
Tim was just a kid.
So were you.
Where is the healing and the love we're seeking? Always in the last place we look. Last place we look. Where is the shelter and the solace I was craving? Here all alone, too close to me, too close to see. Outside our door, they're starving just to swallow us whole, body and soul. I look to them for love and understanding, but it's not to be found nowhere around. Too close to me, too close to see, too close to me, too close to see.
Russ? You think there was something in our drink last night? Maybe they put a spell on us. Russ? He's a dead man.
What do you want? Someone ID'd our burp. Says he's gonna be at a big ritual party tonight at an abandoned church on Shoreline.
Yeah. Lieutenant said he wants you there by 8. So, mind if I ask why you're out here working on your jump shot as opposed to working on the case?
You died and made you commander-in-chief.
What, I can't ask my friend a question?
I just wish you'd spit out whatever the hell you're trying to say.
When was the last time you went to confession?
You're pathetic.
Whoa, you can't say something like that and just walk away.
So what are you gonna do, huh? You gonna kick my ass?
Look, man, you're in trouble, okay? I'm just trying to help you.
Then leave me the hell alone.
You have to do better than that.
Fine.
So you need some help?
Nah, I think we're finished here.
So do I get winner?
Nah, maybe next game. I think I need a feed.
Yeah, nothing like the sight of blood to get those juices flowing, huh? Nice crucifix.
Thanks for the game.
It's not over.
Granger did this to you?
I want to believe he was just maintaining his cover, but I still think we should pull him out, Lieutenant. He might be holding back info to protect them.
He might be fighting some of those old urges, but my money's on the rest we know.
Well, what if we don't really know him?
Lieutenant,
Hey, does Sherry ID have it on?
she went and talked to me, but Jamie recognizes him. Said he hangs out at some coffee shop that her and Granger went to. The Devil's Brew.
Don't you tell me there was nothing in that drink.
Why? Why? Because you don't want to accept responsibility for the journey you began last night? The journey back to your true self?
Oh, and who would that be?
Someone who sees through all this conformist, puritanical crap that our parents, our teachers, our government feed us because they resent our youth and they fear our independence.
I didn't take any journey last night. I got wasted. So stop trying to mess with my mind.
Oh, no, man. They messed with it. They closed it up. They closed your eyes. Hey, you remember how clearly you saw things when you were a kid?
Kids don't have responsibility.
Exactly. Frees them up to think, to question. Russ, your only weakness is your fear of your strength. It's because you don't feel you deserve it, man. That's what they did. Mommy and Daddy, just like mine.
I mean, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hey, I know you're anticipating tonight's celebration like a junkie awaiting a fix. Come on, we both are.
You know, I have a hard time believing your rituals are as inspiring as your rhetoric.
Yeah? Then why can't you look into my eyes? If you did, you'd know that tonight we embark on the ultimate power trip. Starting with the ultimate ritual.
Lucky 13.
Satan wanted it this way.
Should have been me. It should have been me.
If you ever say anything that pathetic again, I'll do you the favor and kill you.
Everybody stay where you are.
Hey, how you doing, officers? Can I help you with something?
Sit down. You know this man?
Yeah, it's Abaddon. He was my handyman until he left last night.
And I suppose you don't know where he went.
Great. Then you don't mind if we have a look around?
Not without a warrant.
Get a grip, Harper.
Parker.
You okay?
Yeah.
What's the matter? You seem a little tense.
Where'd you come from?
Bet you're sorry you didn't shoot me.
You need to get over yourself, Granger. You know that?
Give me a break, Strickland. I'm just trying to apologize.
Gee, isn't that one of the satanic commandments? Never having to say that you're sorry?
I don't expect you to understand, but Luke and his theories, they make sense to me.
No. You have got to stop letting your guilt confuse you.
You know what this is? This is the grotto that I belong to. This was my set. These were my brothers.
When you went undercover and did meth, you said you didn't know why you got it.
What was I supposed to do? Tell the lieutenant what this means? When I don't even want to admit it to myself? You want to know the reason why I became a cop? It's because I knew the only way I was going to do good things is if I was forced to.
That's your parents talking.
Yeah, the two people who've known me all my life.
So when are you gonna kill me?
Tonight.
How could I not know that you hated me this much?
For the same reason that you know nothing about me. You were too busy. Too busy being perfect.
Perfect? Lord, I'm not perfect. God, you are so much smarter than I am. So much more beautiful.
And I'm going to have everything you never could.
Except a sister that loves you.
Gee, that's so sweet. It makes me want to barf.
Having evil urges and thoughts does not make you evil, Russ. It makes you human.
What New Age book did you get that out of?
Messed up, self-loathing men and the women who live with them. Here.
Are you going superstitious on me now?
You have to forgive yourself, Russ. Punishing yourself is not gonna bring Tim back. Hello? 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 It's gotta be the full moon. Russ?
Hail Satan! And the demons tore at her from every side. And the Anunnaki, the dread judges, drew around her. And the faceless gods of Absu fixed her with the eyes of death.
And they killed her and hung her like a corpse from a stake, letting loose her power into their outstretched hands and open mouths. The 66 demons tearing her limbs from her sides, her eyes from her head, her heart from her chest. Hail Satanus, Ave Satanis.
And the dead shall rise and rejoice in our triumph. Hail Satan! Aya Baranamash!
I summon thee, creature of darkness, with the works of darkness.
Shemha Forash.
I summon thee, creature of hatred, with the words of hatred.
Shemha Forash.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
I summon thee, creature of pain, with the works of pain. By the 4 square pillars of the earth that support the sky, may they hold fast against them that desire to harm me. On this anniversary of your ancient triumph, I offer you in sacrifice a minion of your adversary.
Please don't.
You won't do it.
Put the blade down.
Accept your destiny, Russ. You belong with us.
Punishing yourself is not gonna bring Tim back.
This is about your soul.
Everybody freeze! Hands above your head, now!
This is 1 PB4 requesting backup and an ambulance at 33 Esprit Lane. 2 male gunshot victims. 1 female, blood loss and severe lacerations.
Are Leah's parents home from Europe yet?
Tonight. Have to go pick him up at the airport and bring him to the hospital.
That's nice of you. Luke told you when we were at Devil's Brew that the ritual was happening at Leah Chandler's house and not the vampire party, right? Why didn't you tell anybody?
I wish I could say that I wanted to be a superhero. Take down the bad guys single-handedly. But the truth is, I don't know.
Well, 3-day suspension isn't bad considering.
Yeah.
What do you say we give it some time before we talk about what happened between us?
You ready?
Not really. Hey, I just need to know what you would have done the night of the ritual if I hadn't stopped Luke.
Russ, I didn't follow you there because I didn't trust you. I followed you because I knew you'd do the right thing, and I wanted to back you up when you did it.
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 7 years since my last confession. It's not that I was afraid of God's judgment. I just kind of figured, what was the point? I mean, I thought I was beyond hope. I've disappointed people who have put their faith in me, and most of all, I've disappointed myself. I'm here because I'm looking for an answer. The problem is, I'm not even sure about the question.